Hello YouTube. So, haven't been out for a while. Haven't been out for a few days. Haven't been doing any live streams for a while because the weather is too cold. So, I'm out today. I'm only out today because I'm going to the shops. I'm putting a glove on here. Take the stuff off. So I'm only out today because I need to go to the shop. Well, I don't actually need to go to the shop, but I'm going to the shop. Kinda, I want to go. If that makes any sense at all. So, basically, I just want to get out of the house for a little walk. And get some few essentials anyway. Milk is getting a bit low. I'm no one who drinks milk in the house. So it's for tea, but I would like to have a spare bottle. I don't buy much, I only buy about a litre, maybe 2 litres a week or something like that. So don't need it very often. Go off my, there we go. So what I have to do is, hold on a minute, get my glove on. There we go. Lost my train of thought now. But I can hear dogs barking. I don't want a dog fight. Oh, it's up there. It's up there, that's alright. So no problem there. So yeah, phones don't charge once they get cold. And in this weather, they get cold rather quick. The batteries die. This is 100% battery now and it's on power bank. But once it gets cold, the battery won't charge on this phone or any phone. They get to below the temperature that they'll allow it to charge and they cut off, which means you can't charge them, and then your battery just dies and there's not a lot you can do about it. So bear with me if this doesn't make it all the way an hour. It takes me about an hour to walk down the shop, to walk down there and walk back and be in the shop as well. So whether this will last, I don't know. It's 50-50 in it, and we'll see what happens. But about -8, so fairly cold in the out here today. Lots of snow. Oh, lots happening in the news. If you've been following the news, the peace process for the Russia-Ukraine war seems to have stalled. I thought there was a chance that we'd have peace, but it seems to me like the US has got other things on its plate, Venezuela and Iran and Greenland that they want to snatch. They're very cheeky of it, eh? But we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens in the news. It's about 3 o'clock now. Sorry, I'm talking about 3 o'clock. It's about 2 o'clock-ish now. It gets dark here. Be pitch black by about 4 o'clock, 4:30. So I have to get down to the shops and get back before it gets pitchiest, blackest. There's Wolfie Face. Say hello in the chat if you're in the chat. Sometimes it comes through, sometimes it don't. At the moment I've not seen anything, so but say hello in the chat. There's Wolfie. Haven't you? What are you slobbering at? You got frozen. He's got his slobbering. He's got frozen slobber. Ugh, disgusting. But anyway, so you can see it has been snowing here. You don't know where I'm coming from. This is coming from just outside of St. Petersburg in Russia. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, get bloody subscribing. Because you know, got to boost the old channel up, haven't we? Make it worthwhile doing. The build project, my build, if you've been watching the channel, you've seen the shorts I've been releasing, the time lapses I've been releasing. There's a final one coming out on Wednesday, I think it is. Final time lapse, that's a kind of master time lapse of all 4 of the time lapses that I've done, going from snowy piles to the full frame standing. Well, not the full frame, I'm lying there, aren't I? But majority of the frame, let's say, the roof's not on, obviously the top plate's not on, but the walls are up, so keep your eye out for that for Wednesday. That'll be out. Quite a nice time lapse, this one. Quite happy with it, with the result. Obviously I am learning as I go along to make these videos. Not an easy thing to do when you're older. Technology and all that, but I am getting there. After that, we've got the origin story coming out, how I got into Russia. That'll be the following Wednesday, if I've got it filmed by then. I am working on it. Well, I was supposed to work on it, but that other time lapse came in, so I had to do that. And so now it's a case of working on the origin story. That should be out next Wednesday. You'll know exactly how I came to be in Russia, how one English veteran man ended up here in the forest. If you're interested in that, should be something. It's going to take a while to film that. Obviously, there are subjects I don't want to talk about from my past, and I have to work my way around those things I don't want to talk about. Obviously, I'm not going to do war stories and stuff. And I was in the army a long time. I'm not going to do war stories. Just give you a basic description of what I was at before I ended up here. So there's that to do. There's that origin story. Once that origin story is out, then probably, well, definitely. If you don't know, I'm living sort of semi-off-grid here. I say that not as in a deliberate hut in the cabin, but it was a imposed thing upon us. When we got here, there was no electric and nothing else. And after 15 years, we've got electric, but we haven't got anything else. So we've got no gas, we've got no water, mains water, we've got no mains sewage, we've got nothing like that. So basically, all we've got is electric. We were 7 years here without electric. So quite a bit of a beast, and consequently, we built the house around to work basically off grid without power. So the heating system is wood fired, but we've got central heating in the house, but it's all runs from one wood burner. So wood burner creates hot water from an indirect tank, and also radiators around the whole house. So I'll be doing a video on all that off grid central heating, because having one wood burner in a house is not enough. You need to run radiators or something else, supplement it, unless you're living in a cabin or something. But so that's video's going to come out after the origins, kind of the origin mini series. After that, then we've got water. How I get water into the house from a well. I've got an automatic pump system I built myself. That is with a tilt switch I put on a floating thing in the, what do you call it, the ball valve in the attic, in the loft. So roof space, if you like. So attic, that's an old-fashioned word, isn't it? So yeah, there's a thing up there that I made, something unique. Nobody else has got such a system, I don't think, in the world. Kind of as a one-off. So very, very accurate, very, very usable. It's lasted all the time we've been here, so it's actually a little less than 15 years, but at first we didn't have it in when we didn't have electric, so it's been running probably 10 years without a problem. Same switch, it just works. It just works and works and works. So I'll be doing a thing on that off-grid water, how that works, and then another one is on septics. So we've got a septic tank we didn't design, we got knowledge from other people basically, and that septic will be, it's basically, you don't have to empty it, you never have to have it cleaned. So that, I'll be doing a video on that, something unique, and all that. There's also a rain, oh yeah, I forgot, with the water, there's also a rain catchment system I've got going to catch rain from the roof into the well. I'll show you that. The well system, we've got the heating system, electric. The only thing on the electrics I can show you is because a lot of it I took out. We had wind turbine, a dual core wind turbine, We also had, I think it didn't come from Missouri, wind and solar, but his competitor, and I've forgotten his name now, but that's where we got that from. The wind turbine, that's down now, but I can show it. And the solar panels are all down now as well, they're not in use anymore. But we'll go over that basically. And the only thing we do have still running, still in use, is the hybrid generator. Hybrid generator that I built, converted a 3-phase into a single-phase generator. I did show it on live once, so that's and how I hook it to the house safely. I can show you all that. So that's kind of a backup if power goes out, because living in a forest, obviously, power does go out quite regularly. Unfortunately, it's got it alarmingly regular, especially in summer for some reason. But anyway, so I'll go through all that electrics and how I hook it to the house. How I've got a safe system that just a click of a switch on it, I can switch over to the generator or the mains power. So I'll show you all that. What else have we got? I've got water heating, electric, and that's about it for them. Then we've got a video coming out, so that's like 5 videos. Then we've got a video coming out about tools. I've got some tools, and I've got a very interesting tool hack if anybody's interested in batteries for battery powered tools. I've got a very interesting tool hack that I designed. Come here, Jackie. Sorry, I'll give me 1 minute. I've got to put the dog on the lead. You can't go wandering, mate. It's a bit of a task to do this, but come here, keep still. What are you grumbling at? What are you grumbling at? Keep still, Jackie. Keep still now! There we are, it's hooked up. So, there we are. It's hooked up. So the tool, if you're interested in tools or battery powered tools, if you've ever seen the Chinese batteries that you can buy now, I have got a good hack that nobody else has done. I'm a bit of a electric nerd, and I discovered something that will maybe be interesting for people, how to hack a Chinese battery to make it to run longer. That's a few hacks on there. I'll show you that. Also, I've got to be wary of YouTube policy about bypassing safety features on batteries. Hey, read them. But to the best of my ability, I will show you how that can be done. How we can bypass certain safety features on Chinese batteries and make them work a damn sight longer and charge easier. So that's one to watch out for. On the tools, come here, read them. Right, we don't chase cars. Come here, read them. So, no what's coming, there's a dog here. Come here, you pull me off my Jackie. No, come here, read him. Read him. Behave. Oh, Jeepers Christmas. Read him. Come here. So, it's a lot of me trying at times. Come here. Not recommended to have a wolf dog. If you ain't strong, you have to control one. Because there's some strength in him, and he wants to pull. He's a nightmare. Especially got one on his telephone. So, where was I? So, yeah, tool video. So, the Chinese battery hack, Adam, will be coming to YouTube. I'll show you that, but it's a while off yet. It's about, so we've got like 5 videos before I can get to that one video. So it's way down the line. on the tools, and then also some tool prep. There's some tool prep to come. So the compressor that I got, if you followed my videos, you'll see that sometimes on the low pressure end it won't fire the last nail, and I have to sort of kick it in manually. That's not a good thing, because I need minimum 5 bar pressure on a compressor for the nail gun to work, on the big nail gun, that is. So I've got to sort of hack the compressor to make it run, to kick in a bit quicker. On the Chinese ones there is no kick in switch, it's just preset to press. So either a replacement switch where I can alter the kick in pressure and the maximum pressure, or have a look at that one, see if it can be modified. So that's coming as well if you're interested in that kind of tooly stuff. Really will be nerdy, and some other ones as well. If you watch the miter saw that I've got, that needs to have its cable replaced. It's a dodgy cable on it. I didn't have time while I was on the build to do it. I didn't have a cable either, so that'll be done with a much longer cable actually. Something that make it easier to move around. And there's another one as well that's got to be replaced, isn't there? There's something else. The decompressible has to have a longer cable fitted to it, because it is bloody tiny. It's only like half a metre long or something. Tiny cable on it. They're a bit pathetic, so that's also got to be replaced. So these are all videos that will be coming out before we set off back to Novgorod. I'm not getting any text through. I don't know why. Come here. Radom. I don't know why I'm getting any text coming through here. I text through. Sure, text through. Let's try here. Let's try that. So let's put a text box up, so if you say hello, hopefully it should come through now. I don't know why text does not come through. Some reason sometimes if you write on the screen, it just don't want to work. I've yet to work out why. I don't know if it's a local internet blockage. May well be. I'm not sure. But it seems we've got good signal. So anyway, those videos are coming out. And the right hand is now dropping off with cold. Just swap hands here. Come here, Adam. Just swap hands here quickly. That's it. Funny, holding the dog lead is not cold, but holding the phone is. Work that one out. Adam. So those videos are coming out. The tool videos. I don't think that's any more than that. I think that is it. Just the 4 tools. Oh yes, sorry. There may be a video on actually putting together batteries, or repairing drill batteries, if you're interested in that. Using the original BMS, the battery management system, the thing that charges it and controls the voltage and all that. Use the original but replace the cells. I'll show you how to do that. Very practical stuff really. And you could argue that well, just buy a new battery, right? And buying a new battery is great, it's not a problem, but the cost of them is unbelievable. So while I'm building a house, obviously if you've ever built a house you'll know that every penny counts. I'm not building this house on finance. This is literally you know, as I get money from pensions, then that's how it's done. I'm not taking any loans or anything like that. So come here, Adam. So it's every penny does count, very much so. And so if I can fix something, I'll always fix it first, rather than buying something new. So that's the way it's going to be. Maybe you got your leg caught now, haven't you? You got your leg caught now. So, got him. Huh? Get him. Come here. Get him. Come here. Back here. There we go. That's it. think she was a bit nervous about the dog. That is a very typical Russian gypsy, called Sigan here in Russian, Sigani. She's also that. Like any gypsies, not to be bloody trusted, not for 1 millimetre. Never tell them where you live. Never tell them anything, basically. Yeah, not the kind of people I would associate with. I mean, some of them are okay. We did have a friend who was a gypsy, not too far from here, but yeah, not the. But you know, they create their own misery, don't they? You know, you can say you're racist or whatever, or biased, bigoted, but if you've got people who always do the same things, they're always thieving, they're always doing bad things, then they're going to get that reputation, aren't they? And they've created their own reputation, not just here, not in Russia, but all over the world. You know, everyone knows gypsies steal things. That's just the way it is. You know, well, the majority. I'm not saying all, but majority do. Here it is absolutely lethal. No, you know, they are really not to be trusted. But, oh, we've got some text coming through. So, good morning. How are you? I'm just walking a bit. I'm groggy. I was gonna wait to say hi till I had some caffeine. Brandon French. Hello. How are you doing? Yeah, caffeine is. I haven't had my caffeine yet today. What I normally do is, come on, you. Read them. You don't chase cars. Got this thing about chasing cars. Coffee. I have tea in the morning, because I'm English, you know. I have to have English tea, like. But then, in the afternoon I drink coffee, and I drink just espresso. So, just a shot of espresso is what I like. But I like it with a bit of sugar in it. And I like it with a tiny drop of milk in the top. A tiny amount. Just to take off the bitterness. Come here, read him. Jackie, read him. Read him. You don't chase cars. He's got this thing about chasing cars. And, so, yeah. Oh, it's good to see you doing good. Yeah, we're doing good here as well. You can see I was just talking about the videos. Come here, read them. The car's coming out here today. Big bloody Haval. Big Chinese piece of shite. Pardon my French. Havals. Anybody? Are they getting popular in your country now? These Chinese cars, Havals and that. They're like super popular here. But to be honest, I've used a lot of taxis while I was working on piles. I'm not working on piles anymore because I had my heart thingy. What do you call it? Mini stroke. So I'm not doing that anymore. Whenever I was working on power, we used a lot of taxis. If my van was broken down, it seems to be broken more than it's working. And in winter I wouldn't drive anyway, not much. I have done in the past, but in the morning and whatever, and it's just a real pain in the ass. So generally, in the winter I would have always got taxis. Well, the boss paid for taxis, so. And a lot of them were, over the last few years, have been Havals. And I can honestly say I've never been in a single Haval, or Chinese car, that has not got track rod end problems or ball joints rattling every bloody lump in the road. Every single one of them, it's the same thing. Or it's just that I've noticed, or it's a thing. But yeah, Havals, ball joints, Chinese cars, ball joints, they just don't last. And on the roads over here, nah. I mean, the main roads have all been repaired here. I mean, they're pretty damn good. Probably better than some of the roads in the UK. Come here, read them. But the back roads like this here, you know, this obviously was all been dug up. And it's still not been tarmacked. So they're not going to do it now till summer, probably. I don't know if they even finished it, actually. They seem to dig it up fill it and then dig it up again for some reason. So, oh look, the pipes have gone. Just hold the license before you see I've been passing forward. The big pipes are all stacked up here ready to be put in the ground. They're all gone now, so must be some progress. And not half the machinery that was here. So that's something. There was always, if you remember, if you followed my license before, you'll see where that cam has a part of there, that truck. This was all full of trucks. As they're full now, you can see. They're not here now, so there must be some progress in the actual, but they are working in the winter. They don't stop for the cold kind of thing. No, we had them. We had them. We had them. We had him! 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 Whew, that's tough. Whew! God almighty. Not really. In the parts of the country I'm in. Oh, come here. Are there any electric cars? Electric cars, I've not seen many, to be honest. But I am noticing that there are electric charge points turning up here and there. But it isn't really a thing yet. And I think it's probably to do with the weather that, you know, if you've got -20 or more, then how's that going to be on a lithium battery? I can't see it being good on it, so read them. Read them. So, come here. So I think that's why they're not popular. They're not weatherproofed, not cold-proofed. Read them. So people look at him like he's going to attack him or something, and he's not. Other dogs he'll have a go at. Come on. That's about it. But come here. Electric cars. No, not seen many of them at all. In fact, I don't know if I've actually ever seen electric. I've seen the charging points, but I don't think I've ever seen an electric car on the road here. Maybe once, twice. But no, not a popular thing yet. From out here in Moscow, it's very popular now, getting popular. It'll become more popular. But here, probably in the city actually. Probably you'll see them in the city. But over here, at this end of the kind of city, no. When I'm going into Stariosa, obviously, nah, you're not going to see electric cars up there. Maybe I'm wrong, but I haven't noticed any, to be honest. Not a big thing. Whew. Come here, read them. Camera's going past. Yeah, you're more likely to see one of them than an electric car. Another Haval, there we go. Yeah, Haval are like super popular, but from what I've been told about them, Chinese cars, the bodywork, the metalwork is paper thin. It really is paper thin and unweldable. So if you've got, I mean, years ago, I'm not, if you're as old as me, you remember years ago when you needed to fix a car, you could weld the sills. You can do it with a rod welder, no problem at all. And nowadays, with those things, you have no chance with a rod welder. You just put a big hole in it. So, only thing you could do with them would be patching them up with what do you call it, automatic or wire welder. I don't know what you call them in Russian. They're called the Paul aftermat. So it's, you know, on a wire reel, gas welder. I'm not sure what you call it in English. I'm sorry, I've forgotten. Is it MIG or TIG? I don't know. One or the other. But anyway, I said don't twice. Whoops. The cars don't fare very well. Yeah, I mean you're in Canada. I think I remember you said you're in Canada. So I would imagine that the cold there as well. Obviously, getting much colder than here in parts of Canada. So I should imagine that batteries wouldn't be too good in the cold there. Come here, you go this way. Read them. read him. God, you look at the trolley there. He's like, what's that? You never seen a trolley before, have you? Don't like that. He's a funny dog. He doesn't like. I was pointing the camera at him the other day. I was trying to take a photo of him close up for the thumbnail, and his face, and he was growling at the camera. Come here. So yeah, strange things. It really, or things he hasn't seen before, really upset him. He don't like things like that. Well, that's his wolf nature, where they're curious and timid. This is why, you know, when people say about wolves attacking humans, I mean, no, it ain't gonna happen. You know, you gotta be. It would have to be really extreme conditions for a wolf to attack human, and it would be probably a pack of wolves rather than a lone wolf. I just can't see it happen. They're too afraid. He's a good dog. I mean, he's got his dog instincts to a degree, but as a guard dog, no way. He will run first. If he thinks if there's a pack of ordinary dogs, even smaller dogs, a single dog he'll take on, but a pack of dogs, it's like more than one dog, no chance. He will run back crying, literally whimpering. He won't take on more than one dog. Our old German Shepherd, Bertha, she was an absolute bitch. She would have taken on 10 dogs and won. She was absolutely fierce. There was no danger with her at all. But him, nah. Yeah, a bit of a pussy, aren't you? So I'm going to have to tie him up here to this tree. You're going to stay here in the snow 5 minutes. Come here. It's a bit deep for me to hold up. I don't want to walk in the snow, deep snow. Anyway, come here. Come here. Oh, I've got a spot to put you. Come on, come here. Wait. Something there on the ground. Time to this tree here. Oh yeah, that's a bit deep. Come here. Come here. That's a good spot. I can put him around here. Good spot, well spotted. That's it. I'll just stop you in Malarkey. Right. And we're 5 minutes. Stay there. Try not to get snow in my boots. Over top of my boots. So into the shop we go. This is a friend who's been following my life. You can see place I go often. Magnet, or in English Magnet. Really are a string of shops right across Russia. They're everywhere. I mean, every place you always find a Magnet or a Petrochka, one or the other. So really common. Let's just move things around here. But I'm doing it. Getting the gloves off and what have you. And don't forget what I actually came for, which is not much really. But anyway, let's get my cables tucked away here. Never thought being, you know, live streaming that you have to prep yourself before you walk in a shop, you know. Very odd, isn't it? Was her name Bertha? Yeah, her name was Bertha, yeah. Bertalina. She was actually named after my wife's first German Shepherd, who was also Bertha. And we decided to keep the name and move it onto her. Bertalina, I called her. Bertha. So, into the shop. Tangerines. $3 for champagne. What else do I need here? I wanted to get some chicken. Chicken pieces will do nicely. Wait. And next, kielbasa and cheese. Kielbasa, kielbasa and cheese. Cheese, well, there's cheese here. This ain't bad. Almost done. And almost done. I'll have to go for that. I'm wondering if they got any blue cheese here today. They haven't got blue cheese, it's run out. But they do have brie. That's some brie. Brie and coffee goes down very well. That is, I got that last bit is preserved chicken, so it's somehow preserved, salted or whatever, and you can eat it without cooking it. It's very, very nice. Not sure what we call that, but I'm not even sure what it's called in Russian, to be honest. But milk, whatever, milk. Should have got a smaller one to be able to carry back. But anyway, what else we got? Ice cream. Found my favourite ice cream. Yeah. Just get this set up. This is one of those things, self-service things. Didn't like that. Like that one. Nope, didn't like that. Good. Some have Q code though, top, some have strip codes.
Укажите количество пакетов.
Yeah, don't need a packet.
Выберите тип оплаты.
Bank card. Don't need a card, don't need a check, so you do that. And it comes up. You can pay on here. Your PIN code. Try that again. So let's just put on there. Pay by phone.
Благодарим вас за покупки.
That's it. Put you down now while I put this. That's it. So that's wait, on there. It's doing funny there. So that's cashierless. Kassa in Russian. Hey! Hey! Look back at children. It's fine. Bully. Hey! Yep. You don't back at lorries either. Anybody really, innit, eh? Anybody at all. Come back here. Come entangled up. Yeah. You're not getting any ice cream. Yeah. So I'm trying to get my gloves on here. Quite difficult. If I don't have my gloves on, then my fingers will be dropping off. Alright, go and collect matey boy. Now I'm gloved up. Oy. My bag is not quite sitting right. There. Let's get it back on properly. Now then, I have to go across here without getting stuck in my boots. Woo! Oh, there's a hole in the bloody. Jesus Christ Almighty! Hole in the damn floor. Come here. Oh, interesting. Come here now. Come here. Oh, Jesus Christ Almighty. That's damn well dangerous under the snow. Lid of the manhole missing. It's straight into it. Jesus Christ Almighty. Oh, dangerous. Very wet feet now. So now, priority is now to get back as quickly as possible. Oh, Jesus Christ, I'm soaked. That was bad. Whew. Get him. So that was terrible. I've got boots full of water. Come here, get him. But not got far to go, so it should be okay. But that was dangerous. The manhole cover missing underneath the snow. I didn't see it. Come here. And consequently, I went straight into it. So, both feet. That was up to my just top of my legs. Didn't quite get to my knickers. But yeah, that would be an old person. That would have been a death sentence. So, come here! Rat him. Rat him. Oh, that feels horrible. Walking now with boots full of water. Rat him. Don't you dare pull me now. Whew. So, where are we? Sorry, I missed. So, is it possible your ex-wife's named after the same person? No, it's my ex-dog. Not my ex-dog, is Berta. Alberta is actually in the process of gathering signatures to see if we can have a vote on to leave Canada. Oh my God, to leave Canada. So Alberta, I guess, is part of. I'm not sure on the geography of Canada. I thought Quebec was obviously the French-speaking part. Got him. But Alberta, I'm not sure how that works exactly. That was some drop I went into that bloody hole there. Jesus Christ almighty. That was mad. That is madness. Manhole cover missing under the snow. Geez, even a car would put a wheel down that and cause massive problems, wouldn't it? Jesus Christ. I've parked up there millions of times in the van. I never noticed that manhole there. Certainly never know there was one there today. And it's full of water, of course. Luckily for me, I ain't got far to walk. That's okay. I'm not going to freeze my legs off by the time I get home. Just keep moving. Be fine. Whew. That was interesting though. That was madness. It was madness. Falling in a hole. That's just one of the things. I suppose that could happen anywhere. I mean, they are doing any works here on the stuff, but should have had it bloody a thing around it, shouldn't they? So that's dangerous. That is like very dangerous. I don't know how deep it was. I managed to stop myself there. But, if that was much deeper, you could potentially drown in that. Luckily, only went to didn't go to my waist. Come here, grab him. Grab him. Grab him. Oi. Grab him. Grab him. It didn't go to my waist, it only went to my top of my legs, so. Got both boots full of water. So. It's a race to get home now. Normally I would take my time walking. Grab him. Grab him. You. Grab him. It's fine with people. Mostly dodgy looking. Don't like dodgy looking people, do you? There's two fellas walking here, probably have a go at them, bark at them, I would think. Maybe. One shouting down the phone, so that might make him a bit more suspicious and aggressive. So anyway, we're on our way. Once again, the gypsies. There's a gypsy family, freaking clan lives along here somewhere. Hence why you get them walking up and down all day doing nothing. Get them, get them. And always up to no good. Never seen a gypsy yet who's not up to no good. I think it's buried into them. But you know, I know in England there's this thing about being racist towards gypsies and whatever, but really, you know, they created that. They're the ones who, for generations, have gone out being criminals and into criminality. I mean, every kind of criminality, you'll always find one of them involved. So, you know, who's to blame for that? You know, you build a reputation, then, and it's the same with any group of people, you know. If there's a group of people, whatever, happen to be wherever they're from, if they're going out causing problems, then that problem will stick to them, you know. And I feel sorry for a younger generation people from gypsy background who are not into criminality and are very nice people, and they get labelled with the same label from that group of people, you know, that they're all thieves. You know, it's hard for an honest person to break away from a reputation like that. And it's a bit the same here with Uzbekis and Tajikistan, Uzbekistan, the people who work from third countries that come here to work, and they've all got terrible reputations, especially in the building trade. They really have got terrible reputations because they do terrible jobs, steal the materials, and break every tool going. So, consequently, they have the worst reputations in the world. And, you know, who's to blame for that? They've all got themselves to blame, haven't they? You know. So, you know, you can have all the do-gooder people say, no, you can't say that about them. You can't lump them all together. Well, I'm sorry, but you can. And hence why people here get fed up with them. And there was a lot of deportations, and because the country was getting overrun with them. There's just too many. Mass immigration coming in under false marriages, you name it, they've done it. No, it was a manhole. It wasn't a puddle. It was a bloody manhole that was missing its lid under the snow, and I stepped and I went straight into up to my bloody, almost up to my waist, top of my legs. Both legs are full of water, both boots are full of water. It's kind of, natives here, they have a bad reputation. Yeah, I mean, yeah, not all, you know, not all of them are bad, you know. My neighbour is fine, you know. No problem, he's there as Becky, and, you know, nice people in the world. But I do see traits of their culture. I see things that they do, and I think, you know, it's like, for instance, right, look at the icicles. A typical example. So, in cottage settlements or in housing settlements, you're not allowed to wash your car in your driveway. You're not allowed to do it on the roadside. And the reason is because in settlements like mine, the roads are not tarmacked, and consequently, because it's not tarmacked, because it's not tarmacked, any water from the washing of your vehicle will go straight into the ground. So antifreeze, oil, it goes straight onto the ground, and then that contaminates people who've got wells. And 99% of people here outside of the cities are on well systems, same as me. And you can get contamination into your well. So that's why you're not allowed to wash cars. There is wash points. I mean, car washers are absolutely everywhere, and they're dirt cheap. But nope, next door neighbour insists that he's going to wash his car there, his lorry there, and they do it every night. And I'm saying to him, you know, you're not supposed to do this here. And you say, and they ask you why, and you say, well, it can contaminate the ground and contaminate the wells, for people using it. And they say, oh well, it's far away from the well. And I said, but you're not supposed to do it. There's a fine if you get caught, and there's a fairly stiff fine, like 5,000 rubles. There's a good, I mean, in here, in Russia, that's a good fine. 5,000 rubles is a hefty fine here. I think the first time they get caught it's 5,000, the second time it's 50,000, and the third time they can actually take your vehicle away. So yeah, you tell them that, but no, right, you might as well be talking to a brick wall. So I just ignore you when you get caught. You know, it's your own stupid fault. Don't say you weren't warned. But and that's kind of, you know, what do you do about that? Look at the sunset. So it's about 3, must be 3 o'clock now or something, and the sun's going down over there. So by about 4:30 it'll be pitchiest, blackest here. Maybe 5 o'clock, I'm not sure. They're actually getting about 2 minutes extra daylight a day. Are you getting the same in Canada, by the way? Are you getting now more daylight during the day? We're starting to get more now. It's like going up a minute a day. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Get my glove on here. Come here. Read him. Don't pull. Don't pull. Jackie. Don't pull me. Get off. So, aquifers, no, I don't think aquifers, but where we are, I mean, it's universal law all over Russia that you don't do that you don't wash vehicles in settlements, because there's no metal roads, the only drainage is via. So if you look down the roads, you can see there's a ditch down the side of each road, and that's a drainage ditch. There is no, in rural areas, there's no proper drainage. There's no sewerage. That's why everyone's on septic tanks. And so if you contaminate that is going to leak into the ground, one way or other. And if you've got if you had a cottage settlement, say, and you've got 100 people all washing their cars, say everybody does it, then that's 100 times the amount, and that is going into the drainage ditch. And the drainage ditch, then, as you know, drainage ditches, they don't always drain fully downhill. You know, they don't always drain. There's always stagnant water in them, so that is going into the ground. You know, it's a basic law that. It's there to design to protect the ecosystem, the water system. So that's just an example of, you know, people who just won't listen. No matter how, it's like smokers, isn't it? You know, you tell a smoker, you know, you're gonna destroy your lungs. Doesn't matter how many times you tell them, I'm still gonna smoke. Yeah, you know, I've seen it. You know, you must have seen. If you've ever been to hospital, you see somebody sat outside having a fag because they're not allowed to smoke in the hospital nowadays, and they're having a fag, and they've got a bottle of oxygen beside them because they've destroyed their lungs, and yet they take the mask off to have a fag and put the mask back on. You know what I mean? How many times do you need to tell them? You know, you might as well be talking about a tree, aren't you? You know what I mean? I don't tell people it's bad to smoke. I just say, don't smoke near me. Take your horrible stinking cigarettes away. So, I don't smoke, the missus don't smoke. So, well, in fact, smoking is. I mean, I don't know about other countries, but here it's most certainly on a decline. Very definitely. In Novgorod, where we're building the house, my neighbour Sasha, he doesn't smoke, and the new neighbours don't smoke either. So I mean, we're all non-smokers there. Jackie, no, get at him, Joe. Would you pull me, you bugger? So, Hey, давай! 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 Кэш! Давай! Кэш! Давай! Давай! Come here, you. Look at him. Look at him. Ooh, he got out. He got out and come to have a go. Come here. Давай! Oh, he escaped. Yeah, a little bit, it's hard noticeable. Sun has been set at about 5 p.m. Yeah, we're a bit earlier on the sunset, but it is getting light. I think we're getting about 2 minutes per day at the moment, extra daylight. But I tell you what, within a week, you can really see the difference. Those 2 minutes, a week, and you've got what, kind of 20 minutes, whatever it is, 14. Well, somewhere it's like 2 minutes in the morning and 1 minute at night, and then it goes like 3 minutes. Within a week, whenever I was working on piles in winter time, it's always, for the guys who are still working on piles, it's always a battle against the daylight. But Adam, come here. Come here. I can let you off now. That's it. Stop pulling me about. That's it. That's better. So it's always a fight against the daylight. Whatever you're doing, I never worked on piles. You can have, the old floodlights and all that. But we tried it so many times, honestly. We put in lights, put in headlights and every kind of thing you could think of. I had a thing with 4 floodlights, 200-watt floodlights on a giant pole attached to the actual machine at one time. I've got a photo of it somewhere. And it used to light up the whole area. But still, you just cannot see them when you're trying to follow a piece of string along the floor, trying to get a straight line in. You don't see things like blades of grass pushing the line off, and you come back in the morning. You've done that at night time. You come back in the morning to put the caps on the pile, and you're like, oh my god, what happened here? They're all over the place. You have to start lining them up with the caps, the pile caps. I'd sort of mess around with them to get them into line. So it's working at night time, especially on foundations, not a good idea. And so consequently, in winter time, obviously very dark. And St. Petersburg, there's a lot of cloud in St. Petersburg. It always is. And because of that, it's kind of, winters can be brutal here, absolutely horribly darker than other places. And the reason, I did actually do some AI research on this, about why St. Petersburg has more snow than Novgorod, where I'm going to, and why it's darker. And it turns out that it's not just my imagination, which I thought it was. It's actually fact. What it is St. Petersburg is built on swampland. St. Petersburg, if you know, is artificial. It's not real. It's built on, basically they put timbers down and built on top of that way back. And they literally built the city on that, on a floating swampland. And because of that, and you've got sea almost completely around it, you've got water surrounding it. What it gets is a lot heavier snowfall than other places. So you get a very wet snow here, and a lot of it. And also because on top of that you get all very, very cloudy. In summertime it can be cloudy and rainy for days and days and days, it just don't stop. And a lot of people said to me on these live streams, does it ever get sunny in St. Petersburg? So like, yeah, rarely. You know, it's like England. So, you know, horrible weather. Nothing I could recommend. Novgorod, where we're going to, it's only 300 kilometres difference. It's 300 kilometres inland, and it's very, very different weather. St. Petersburg, summertime, 100% humidity all the time. Winter, usually 100% humidity most of the time. So it's about, I've seen some drops of blood, and I wonder if they're coming from the dog. Oh, did that bite get him? I don't know. So, come on, dog. We're going this way. We're going this way. No, I didn't think they come from him. Come here, this way. I can't see any more. A couple of drops of blood down there. It's not coming from him. That dog did have a go at you though, didn't he? It's your own fault. But, so yeah, very wet snow, very cloudy, humidity awful in the summer, humidity awful in the winter, basically all the time. Novgorod, inland, although we're right beside a massive lake, it's still a very, very dry climate, very, very much so. Less snow, it can be colder, the temperature can drop lower, but you don't feel it because you've not got the moisture in the air. It's a very dry cold you don't feel, not as much. So I mean, we're only talking about a few degrees, and actually Novgorod, come on, actually Novgorod is it can get colder, but for only shorter periods. So if you can imagine, St. Petersburg can be anything from -10 to -20 over months and months. You know, it really can be from December right through to April. It can be really cold over a long period. And Novgorod, especially where we're going, you won't get that. Basically, a lot sunnier. Not half the sun that we've got cloudy got here, and a lot less snow. Although it can get colder, but only for shorter periods. There's more blood here. Where is that blood coming from? Is that coming from you or what? Are you bleeding, dog? I can't see. No, it's something else that's been up here. There's no blood in the track where he's walking, so he's got bites all over him now. Yeah. Anyway, so that's kind of the way we. One of the reasons we're going to Novgorod is to get away from this horrible bloody weather in St. Petersburg. It's probably it's one of the nicest cities in Russia, St. Petersburg. It really is very beautiful to look at. There's a lot of interesting architecture here. There's all kinds of things to do and see, but the weather is horrible. Summer can be, if you can imagine, if you get a hot summer, and it can very easily hit 30 here in summertime. You got plus 30 and you've got 100% humidity. You can imagine how horrible that is. It really is horrible. And so yeah, Novgorod. What are you doing down there? Come on. What are you doing down there? I can't see any blood from him at all. Whatever was bleeding, not him. Is it? You're not blooding. You bloody dog. So yeah. Oh, there's more blood here, and he hasn't been here, so it's definitely come from somewhere else, something else, another animal or something. 100%. There you go. Hey, almost done. Almost done. But anyway, so keep an eye out for. If you haven't seen the latest time-lapse video, have a click on that, have a look. The next one's coming out on Wednesday. That's the master one. That's all four cobbled together with some nice music, and that'll be the last of the life. The last of the building stuff until we go back in a few months. There is no more. I can't keep using old material. It's getting beyond the joke now. So the next video out will be the origin story. That comes out hopefully I'll have it filmed and done by next Wednesday, I'm hoping. It's a bit of a challenge. I've never done a video like that. Straight talking to the camera kind of thing. So and also personal details that I wouldn't normally reveal on YouTube. Not gonna tell you everything, all the bad things I've done, but a good bit of it, and how I ended up here, a veteran, ex-soldier, coming to live in Russia of all places. So that, watch out for that next Wednesday. After that, we'll go into off-grid systems. If you're into off-grid, look out for the off-grid videos. There's some interesting ones. I've got the water system with the tilt switch. Nobody else is using those. I've not seen it anywhere. Not the type that I've got anywhere. You'll be surprised at that, how simple it is now. Good, it works for years. Not going to say exactly what it is, but you will see. It's not the type of tilt switch that uses a ball bearing from those plunging type things that you get on pumps, nothing like that. So it'll be something different. Keep an eye out for that one. The other one, then the septic now needs emptying, which is a good one. I'll show you the bacteria that I use and how it works. I'm not sure inside the septic, obviously, but show you how that works. And not last of all, there's two others as well. One is electric, the hybrid generator. I've shown the hybrid generator before, but I've never shown how I'll hook it up to the house. So I'll do a video on that. And then after that, the last one will be the heating system. So wood heating, central, wood-fired central heating, and water boiler. Show you how all that works. So something else. And after that, there's a couple of tool videos. The repair videos of tools that I'm going to be using, the compressor and Chinese battery hack that I'm going to do as well, probably. I'm keeping that one as a reserve video if we don't make it in Novgorod before the videos run out. But that's kind of the plan of the way the channel's looking. Obviously shorts are kind of getting a bit repetitive now. They're coming from old material. They're the last of them, the last batch really, that I created ages ago. So other shorts from the off-grid systems I'll be doing as well. So that'll all be added up. Of course, continuing on with the lives when it's not too cold, when I need to get the shops. But mine has fallen in a hole. I don't plan on repeating that one. My neighbour's stuck in the snow, I think. Yep, he's stuck. Buksuit, it's called in Russian. Is he gonna get out, do you think? Oh, he's stuck in the snow, isn't he? He's well stuck. He's well stuck. He has to deliver for Petrovich, which is a building company. Buksuit! Давай попробуй. Ты попробуй, да. Give him a shove. Не, нет шанс. Надо копать это чуть-чуть. Лопата. Смотри, там, где магазин, там, что это, где, воды, вот эта крышка, что это?
Это колодезные крышки, что ли?
Нет, где дренаж, вот систем. Под снег не было крыша, я прямо туда. Полной воды.
Полной воды?
Да, ноги все мокрые. Где магнит? Сволочь. So anyway, that's it, we're back home. He's going to get a shovel and dig him out. I'm going to get these wet clothes off and dry my boots out. I'm not impressed with that, falling in a hole. And luckily I've got ice cream to keep me warm while I dry out. Doesn't make any sense at all. So have a great day wherever you are in the world, and I'll see you in the next one.